You're cringing already, aren't you?
A bit.
You can't have Michael Bublé not singing.
The whole
That'd be a crime in itself.
No, you definitely could have them not singing.
I quite like it.
Odd.
Boom, boom.
That's it. Yeah, that's it. It's nice.
Were you welling up there?
No.
Heart of stone?
Yeah, absolutely.
Here we go then. So this is our review of the Christmas TV ads 2023. Hence the Christmas jumpers.
Yep.
Why were we wearing Christmas jumpers in November? Getting some funny looks in the office. I haven't seen any of these TV ads, have you?
No. I mean, well, in passing, but no, I've tried to not watch them because I knew we were doing this. So
Yeah.
I'll read anything about them as well.
Yeah. So I've seen things pop up, but I haven't looked at anything at all.
Yeah.
So shall we dive straight in then?
Let's go for it
and have a look.
Yeah.
So we've got a list of them. So the first one, as always, is John Lewis. So before we watch it, have you got any expectations of this?
No doubt it'll be heartwarming.
Yeah, and a twist at the end.
Yeah,
There's always some kind of twist at the end.
Yeah. And children will be in it.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. Let's see if he's right. Okay. Playing it for the first time. Let's have a look. The John Lewis Christmas ad for 2023 tells an unconventional story about a young boy who, during a visit to an antiques market with his grandmother, stumbles upon a box labelled "Grow Your Own Perfect Christmas Tree." He's surprised when the seed quickly grows into a carnivorous plant he names Snapper. They form a unique friendship, engaging in various festive activities. However, as Snapper grows, he's moved outside, leading to a moment of the plant feeling lonely. The advert culminates on Christmas morning when the boy and his family present gifts to Snapper in the garden. But in a twist, Snapper consumes and then spits out the unwrapped gifts for the family in a shower of confetti.
What was the line at the end? Let your traditions grow.
Yeah, let your traditions grow. I don't know what I feel about that. It's not, when you compare that to the previous heartwarming ads that they've done.
Yeah.
The one that sticks in my mind is, you remember the one with the child where he's waiting for Christmas, and then he's got that gift that, does he give it to his parents? I'm trying to think the actual story, but it's the whole story is he's waiting for kind of Christmas to come, and he's like, all the seasons are passing and he's really excited. And there was a hint of that at the beginning.
Yeah.
But I don't know what I think about that.
Yeah. Odd.
It is very odd. I don't think, I wouldn't say it's really necessarily heartwarming.
But it's definitely not heartwarming. I mean, I suppose you're meant to feel a little sorry for this plant, which I guess is called Snapper.
Is that its name?
Well, just basic.
Ah, right, okay.
The
title of the video,
yeah,
the Snapper.
Yeah, I think take away the fact that it's attached to John Lewis, because John Lewis has this sort of reputation with Christmas adverts. I think this would bypass many people.
Yeah.
I don't particularly like it. I think it's nicely shot. It looks nice.
They've obviously they've spent a lot of money on it.
Naturally, but yeah. I don't know. I don't really get that line either.
Let your traditions grow.
I don't know what that means. What tradition? The tradition.
And
buying an alien plant. It's massive.
Well, in the past as well, they've tied in products in store.
Yeah.
Can you buy these?
Well, I guess that's at the end, though. I guess the actual like vehicle, they usually have that where you can buy it, or I think they have. I can't imagine you can buy that.
I know it's kind of a bit of a strange one for me, really.
Bit of a strange one.
I didn't. Yeah. I'm not like emotionally connected to it.
No.
Like I have previous ads.
No. And for me, I don't think the boy fought enough to save the plant. He dragged it. He let it go outside, and then still went to bed.
Yeah.
And then his afterthought in the morning thought, I'll go and see it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So.
Nah.
I give it a.
Not feeling that one. Not feeling that one. John Lewis, I think you've done better in the past.
Yeah.
I think so.
Be interesting to see what other people thought about that advert.
Yeah. What do you think of the John Lewis ad? Would like to know. So that's number one. Next one, interestingly, M&S have two different ads So there's a fashion and home one and a food one.
Okay.
So do they normally do this? I'm not sure whether...
I'm sure they used that. They used Dawn French last year, didn't they?
Was it Dawn French?
Some like animated fairy thing.
Ah, right, okay.
Yeah.
So let's have a look. So it's the M&S Christmas food one to begin with. Let's check this one out. See how they do with this. M&S Foods Christmas Advert series again features Dawn French as the voice of the Christmas fairy. But this year, she's joined by two new characters, Right and Left Mitten, voiced by renowned actors Rob McElhenney and Ryan Reynolds. This is part one of a 6-part series telling the story of the fairy and the mittens, who find themselves separated from their child owner and lost amidst a snowy landscape. The fairy takes the mittens on a magical journey through Marks & Spencer's festive offerings, showcasing a variety of tempting food selections. Their adventure culminates in a grand, sumptuous feast. I prefer that to the John Lewis ad. But again, I don't have that emotional connection that I have done to other campaigns in the past. Maybe my expectations are too high, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know if they've made an active choice to have a separate food and whatever, whether a gift advert or something. Yes, obviously there was a bit of food in that, but it was like, what, trying to say, gloves, really enjoying the food. It's a bit, I don't know. It was...
Do you think that's a strategic thing because they've got the M&S food stores
and
they're like a separate entity?
That's what they're doing. It's like position it like a supermarket, like a Waitrose or whatever. But again, I don't think I felt the narrative was lost a little bit as well. I didn't really massively follow that too much.
Interestingly, that one as well, very effects heavy. Yeah. So I don't know whether there's any live action there. Looks like most of it looks like CG. They might have done kind of like obviously a little bit of like live action to tie in. Obviously, the John Lewis ad was a mix of live action and computer generated.
I just think for me, right, if it is food, that there wasn't anything there that was like, oh, that looks amazing. Yeah. That looks like a new product that they've launched. You know, like sometimes where they've done it where it's like some amazing, like the classic M&S adverts. Yeah. Where it'd be
this
like,
is not just food.
A brand new like take on a Christmas pudding or something. Nothing on that looked anything unique. It was like a nice looking turkey, a Christmas dinner, a Christmas pudding type thing. So I don't really know how that sold the... I would have thought that's what drive that into, if you're going to go into pure advertisement, all that seemed to be is spend a load of money on Ryan Reynolds. Yeah. Is that who... Well, it sounded like him, so it must be.
I haven't read anything about it. But yeah, I think you're right, because that's what I buy into with M&S. Yeah. Kind of M&S Christmas food.
Like you're paying a premium for it, so it's got to be a unique take. You know, I'm sure, did they do like, or was it Waitrose did something with like Heston years ago? Okay. Or so, you know, that kind of like, that kind of collaboration to pay that extra money for that amazing food. Nothing about that sold to me anything unique about M&S food. The argument would be, oh, well, you know it's M&S food's going to be good anyway, but then, oh no, what's the point in the advert? Yeah.
It's that mouth-watering food, isn't it?
Yeah. It just looks like could be any supermarket advert.
Yeah. Just with Dawn French as a fairy.
So rubbish again. Move on.
Yeah. Should have got media partnership to do these, shouldn't they? Okay, so let's have a look. So that was the M&S food one. So next up we got M&S clothing and home or fashion and home. I don't know how they're categorising this, but this is obviously more for the traditional style M&S stores, I'm guessing. So let's have a look.
Okay.
Did you just yawn? I thought you were yawning. I thought you were bored already. Yeah. Christmas ad number 3.
How many of these are there? Right, go on.
Okay. In Marks & Spencer's 2023 Christmas TV ad, the retailer has assembled a star-studded cast. The ad takes a relatable approach to the festive season, focusing on everyday holiday tasks, like writing Christmas cards, decorating gingerbread houses, and who could forget Elf on the Shelf. Set to a cover of Meatloaf's I Would Do Anything for Love. Okay. Love Thismas, what we're thinking of the strapline?
Well, no, yeah, so love Thismas, not Thatmas is what it says.
I didn't see the Thatmas. Did I miss the
Thatmas? So that's what it's saying.
Oh, yeah, not Thatmas. I just saw the... I didn't see the bottom bit. I just saw the Love Thismas. Love Thismas, not Thatmas.
I mean, I know what they're trying to do with it. I don't think that's going to catch on. I'm going to have a Thismas this year. I don't think people are going to be saying that. I know what they're trying to say. I don't know.
I think the thing is, people might start saying, "What are you doing Thismas?"
No,
this Christmas. You don't think it'll catch on?
That, no.
Okay,
I'm sure they won't. Well, but the advert's nice, I guess, and the message is quite nice, and I guess within that it was subtly promoting various clothing and home products that you can get from M&S. I think that was quite a good advert.
Yeah, you like that one? That one gets your seal of approval. Yeah, I mean, obviously it's got the celeb endorsement in there as well, which they're doing more and more now. But yeah, I was more emotionally invested in that one than I have been the previous ones.
It was just a quite playful way of saying that, you know, some things everyone likes. So some people like, I don't know, Christmas music, some people won't. But everyone likes elements of Christmas, all that. And it's a nice ad.
It was a burning the Christmas cards as well. Yeah, because no one likes writing and then Christmas cards.
Get sick of the naughty little elves.
It's
like little visual clues, little things that people would recognise.
Sick of.
In there. So that was quite good.
Yeah, okay, so I think we're liking that one. I think that one's probably the winner so far, isn't it? Of the three that we've watched.
Yeah.
So let's have a look. What's next on the list? We have Waitrose. So I'd see Graham Norton as the still on that. So is it going to be... I'm assuming it's going to be something funny.
So, and is this one going to do what we suggested, what was surprised the M&S food one didn't do, which was showcase a unique product that you can get only at Waitrose.
Right, okay.
If that does that. So we'll see.
Do you have because that's the thing, because I would normally go to M&S rather than Waitrose. I'm guessing that M&S is probably Waitrose's biggest competitor, I would say, with regards to this.
Yep.
So are they going to try and sway people on the food element? That's the question. Let's have a look. But Graham Norton is the first still, so I'm guessing it's going to be something funny. Let's just see how funny it is. Let's have a look. Waitrose's 2023 Christmas ad centres on the theme that as long as the food is good, everything else falls into place during the festive season. The ad portrays those relatable Christmas moments, including guests arriving too early and unexpected power cuts. Graham Norton comes to the rescue with a Waitrose golden bûche de Noël in hand, saving the day. Set to Depeche Mode's Just Can't Get Enough, the commercial pushes the importance of quality food in creating a joyful holiday atmosphere, with products from Waitrose's Christmas range showcased throughout the ad. So that one is kind of what we were expecting with M&S, wasn't it, really, in terms of it's all about the food, what we're thinking?
Yeah, I think it was a really good advert. It was all about the product. It set the scene well, that classic, straight away it was like someone's early, this is stressful, but actually... okay, everything's already set out, everything's ready, it's party food, it's great party food because we've been at Waitrose, so that stress isn't there. So actually the fact someone's early didn't matter because we're in. And then it kept on going, okay, if something goes wrong, it's okay because it can be resolved with this lovely food, and just kept on bringing different products. Yeah. So that's how it should be done.
So is that going to make you shop at Waitrose? Where would you normally get your food from for Christmas?
Aldi.
Yeah.
Well,
good food at Aldi.
The only thing with Waitrose, it's not that I wouldn't go, it's just that there's literally only one, right? Like that's convenient to here, and they don't deliver. So if I was going to get it, probably would be M&S. Yeah. But
would this make you change?
Well, it's like anything, isn't it? I can see. It's one of those, isn't it? It's the classic thing with would an advert instantly make you do something. But I'm sure there are products on there that would, after a couple of watches, you'd be actually that does sound pretty good.
For me, it probably wouldn't make me just switch totally to it. But say I was kind of passing Waitrose, and if there was a product there that I really liked, I'd go, actually, why don't we pop in here and kind of get that product that we saw in the ad? That looked kind of quite nice. I wouldn't. I wouldn't make it a destination, so I wouldn't kind of go there intentionally, but it might be something that if I was passing, I might be more inclined to go in than I would do in the past, because at the minute, I'd probably just kind of pass by. Like M&S would probably be kind of the place that would go for our Christmas food.
But in terms of purely as an advert, whether it would necessarily persuade me to do it other way, I just think as an advert, it was very well done, very clear message, and it was just nicely done. It wasn't particularly funny.
That was the only thing for me, that when I saw Graham Norton, I was thinking, is there going to be kind of like that funny twist? And there was that little joke, wasn't there? But it didn't make me laugh. No. And that classic, the police, however they described the... Yes, And is that maybe the brand managers saying, is this the agency or the brand managers that is kind of saying, can you squeeze this in? Do you mean?
I just think they were just trying to bring a...
crowbar it in.
Yeah, I know, which wasn't very good. But I think the advert was good.
Yeah, I mean, the crowbar had loads of food products in there, to be fair. I'd be much more inclined, if it was like a level playing field and I had a Waitrose and next door was an M&S, I'd be more inclined to go to the Waitrose than I would the M&S.
If we'd never heard of either of the brands ever before and they were next to each other, you'd go to Waitrose over M&S.
Yeah, based solely on this, so there's no legacy.
Yeah.
Okay, so well done, Waitrose, on that one. The next one is Very, and you can see the pink flamingos on there. So
I've historically really not liked the Very Christmas adverts up to now. So
really, what did they do last year?
I'm sure they use like weird what did they have? I just didn't like it. I can't remember why.
Okay.
So let's see whether I like this one.
Okay, let's see if you keep up with your tradition of letting Pete hate your ads. Let's have a look. Very's 2023 Christmas ad is an animated commercial featuring pigeons embarking on a shopping trip to high streets to purchase presents. However, the narrative takes a turn as a flock of pink flamingos descends from the sky to deliver the ordered gifts from Very. And with each delivery, the recipient's home receives a festive makeover with fashion, home and tech presents. Is that Liverpool?
It will be, because it's Very, so it's part of Littlewoods.
Right, okay. Okay. What I'm thinking, there's product placement in there. Again, I don't think I'm not really necessarily emotionally invested in any of the characters.
Yeah, I mean, it was a nice ad. It was all very on brand with the pink and stuff like that. It was a clear message. I don't think there was anything...
Does it annoy you?
No, it didn't annoy me.
Okay, it doesn't annoy you.
But again, I guess there was nothing about that set that apart from where I would typically shop to get things delivered, which would be Amazon, say. So there's nothing about that went, I didn't think the Very is a good option for that. I thought. So I just think that for me would go into the, I can see why they've made it. There's nothing controversial about it. You could present that ad and
it's very safe.
It's a safe advert. Yeah, that's exactly right.
Yeah.
Nicely on brand, but it doesn't do anything creative, I would say.
So I think so far the only ones that have really kind of probably taken a gamble, I would say, would be John Lewis, I would say, with the...
Yeah.
Is it a Venus flytrap? Is that what it is?
It is,
Yeah. So I think they're the ones that have taken probably the main risk so far.
Yeah.
You look at M&S, they had Dawn French, which obviously they previously used.
Yeah.
So they kind of got the track record of that. Favourite one so far?
It would probably be M&S. The M&S Clothes and Home one probably would be my favourite.
Okay. So next one, Asda, the King of Christmas. What do we say? Michael Bublé. He's rolled out.
Yeah.
Last year it was Elf, wasn't it?
Yes.
It was Elf, and I know that ad was really popular last year, wasn't it?
But I just think that was quite creative. It was quite clever. It was a different way of doing it. It's almost like that other one, that Very one. It's just taken just a classic track, classic Christmas track, relicensed that.
Yeah.
And then so they're at risk here of doing that again in my mind. And this is called Incredibuble. So
Oh yeah, make this Christmas incredible. And okay, so he's wearing a name badge. So I'm guessing he's going to be working in the store, one of the stores.
Yeah.
So I think just before we do start this one, I think last year one thing that Asda did really well was the placement of it. That they had kind of the elf cutout, so you could kind of go in and get your photograph taken on the elf cutout. I don't know whether they're going to do anything similar. Are they going to have like Michael Bublé? You can put your head in and be Michael Bublé. Who knows? But I think it was clever that obviously people were posting that on the social last year. Yeah. So it was a well-rounded campaign, I think, last year. Yeah. But let's have a look.
I mean, it's going to work with Elf because the kids, I don't think they'd do that with Bublé.
Bublé, yeah.
Let's have a look.
Let's see. In this Christmas ad from Asda, Michael Bublé takes on the role of Asda's new Chief Quality Control Officer. He's seen meticulously testing a wide array of festive foods and clothing, ensuring only the best for the holiday season. We see him interacting with Asda's staff and customers, spreading his classic festive cheer, and the advert culminates with a scene where he joins a local choir, leading them in a rendition of Walking in a Winter Wonderland. So, one thing I would say about this is take Michael Bublé out of the mix. Obviously, Michael Bublé, everyone kind of associates him with Christmas, even though obviously he's a swing singer, and it's not just Christmas songs that he sings. Everyone associates him with Christmas. That could be, for me, that could be kind of any other character. Do you mean that obviously he sings at the end? Yeah.
Well, but I get it though, because it is Bublé and it's Christmas, so I've no issue with them using him. I don't know why they then the position. I don't see why he needs to sing at the end. If I'm honest,
well, he's a singer, isn't he?
Well, I know, but
you can't have Michael Bublé not singing. It'd be a crime in itself.
No, you definitely could have him not singing.
No, you can't have Michael Bublé and not have him sing.
Start is him playing this other role, so we all know he's a singer anyway.
Yeah.
And if at the end of the advert he seems to like lose that jokey element. He goes through this character where he's all like playful and funny with people,
and then he's like,
he suddenly becomes
classic Michael Bublé.
That just felt an odd.
I mean, I don't know. I think for me, the fact that he is a singer, it would have made more sense to make more of his singing somewhere within the ads.
If you're going to go down that route, I get that because it is Bublé, but I just think it would have been funnier if they'd just kept him in that character all the way through. I don't know why they've cut him going back to just do it, because the way he does that at the end as well, all these facial expressions just goes back to what you would expect a Michael Bublé to be.
I think you've got to have him singing though. I think the thing is, if they didn't have him singing, but if they didn't have him singing, they get loads of criticism saying, why have you got Michael Bublé in an ad and you haven't got him singing?
But then if they have him singing, do it in a better way than how they've just did it there.
Yeah.
I think the way they've done that is really the jokey element of the ad goes a bit there. The way he does that at the end for me, because otherwise I thought it started quite well. The joke with the mackerel and stuff, it worked, and it actually looked quite good. It started to reposition Asda a little bit as not somewhere for just your standard Christmas food, as you said when you were watching it more as your kind of luxury side of Christmas food.
For me, I think it would have been nice almost having like trying to sing and them shutting them up.
Well, yeah.
Do you mean having some kind of hint to him?
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. They went too far down the route of it just became Michael Bublé singing at Christmas. But before that, it wasn't. He was trying to play more of a comedy role.
But I still think though that it's kind of, for me, it's kind of two ideas kind of chopped together. That you've kind of got, okay, you've got Michael Bublé. Yeah. That character could be played by anyone.
Yeah, yeah.
Kind of, there'll be other people who might fit into that role. And then they've chopped the Michael Bublé singing bit at the end. Like, is it two different ideas that they've fused together? Maybe the agency have pitched two ideas. One's got Michael Bublé, and then one's got this kind of manager type all the way through, and possibly. Kind of fused
I just think they could have just, however they got him to sing it, I think they should have done that in a funnier way, since that was the vibe that they'd gone through.
It does feel like it's just chopped on the end. Yeah. But kind of all in all, so in terms of obviously plenty of product placement in there.
Yeah, up until the end point, it's a good advert.
And like I said before, was I think the interesting thing was, to me, that one seems more M&S, where he's checking the quality of everything.
What I'd be interested about with Bublé is how many brands has he been associated with over the years around Christmas time?
What other ads has he done?
I don't know. I'm just saying I wonder how many he has. I wonder if he's done any other food things as well.
I wouldn't associate him with anything.
No,
personally.
I wouldn't. Well, I suppose I don't know off the top of my head.
Would you associate him with another brand?
No,
though?
I'm saying I don't know off the top of my head. I don't. But
I can't remember any other ads. He probably has, to be fair, but I certainly don't remember kind of him being associated with anything at all. But yeah, I think the higher quality element, to me, it almost seems like they're trying to compete with that M&S food, saying almost like our food's just as good.
Yeah.
So interesting take on it. Yeah, they're definitely kind of trying to.
Yeah, it's not a bad ad.
Level it up. Okay, so we like that one. Yeah. Okay. Lidl. So I think Lidl. Are we expecting something funny from Lidl?
Yeah, I would have thought so. Lidl always tends to be on the funny side of.
Funny side of Christmas. Okay. Let's see. I mean, it looks like it's something kind of quite high end.
It's another character, isn't it?
Yeah. Oh, and is it something that they're going to be selling in store? Is it some kind of character that's going to be selling in store? Because Aldi is it Kevin, the carrot?
Yes.
Yeah. Do Lidl have a kind of character they use?
I don't think so.
Yeah. So that'll be interesting to see if there is anything that within the ad that you can buy in store that's going to make people go in. Okay. Look. In the Lidl Christmas TV ad for 2023, a curious raccoon observes a family decorating their living room for Christmas when their dog inadvertently shatters the son's beloved tree decoration. In a bid to bring cheer to the disappointed child, the mother purchases a toy monkey from Lidl. What follows is a journey as the raccoon takes it upon itself to return the toy to the little boy. This storyline also marks the return of the Little Toy Bank initiative, which collected over 80,000 donated toys the previous year. Right, okay, so they're pushing the toy bank. Okay, so that kind of makes more sense. In terms of the brand, I think for me, you could take Lidl off the end and that could be another...
It's a John Lewis advert.
Yeah, it could be another store.
It feels like that could be, of the 10 ideas that pitched to John Lewis, that one was rejected and sold it to Lidl. Let's sell it to Lidl instead. Yeah. It's a classic.
Yeah.
That's what it is. It's a story of giving at Christmas.
Yeah. It does follow that same formula.
It's all right,
doesn't it?
I didn't necessarily feel like anything particularly emotional there.
And what about the kind of obviously done it into the...
Yeah, it's nice. It's a good idea. It's a good tie-in. Yeah.
And I think as well with that, that's a reason to go to Lidl. Do you mean, okay, so we can take these toys to Lidl, and while we're there we can buy some stuff. Yeah. So a bit of a different take, I think, on it for me in terms of the call to action for me is very different. Yeah. So I think an interesting take on it. Don't love it, don't hate it, but I kind of quite like the message at the end.
But again, I think that could have been for anyone.
Oh yeah, in terms of when you look all the way through it, like you say, it follows that same formula. Then there's that last twist at the end. There's the challenge in the middle. Yeah. Kind of there's that kind of heartfelt start, challenge in the middle, and then the kind of the nice resolution at the end. Yeah. Okay, Disney, A Wish for the Holidays. I mean, we think this. I mean, with it being Disney, and it's also the 100th year of Disney, isn't it? So are they going to be doing something special for the 100th year? You'd expect so.
I just think this is a brand advert, isn't it?
High production values, high production cost.
It's just about a nice, We love families too, and this is we're a lovely company.
And are they going to? Here's a question: with it being 100 years of Disney, are they going to integrate some of the past characters from kind of through the years? So you've got things like the original Mickey Mouse.
I would have thought there'd be Easter eggs throughout, but I don't know whether it'll be.
Are they going to crowbar them in?
Let's see.
That'll be the thing for me, just with it being 100 years, but let's have a look. Disney's 2023 Christmas commercial, A Wish for the Holidays, is a live-action ad shot in Cape Town, South Africa. The ad brings together stories from 6 diverse geographical locations, united by the shared desire to be with loved ones during the holidays. It features the song "A Dream is a Wish Your Heart Makes," sung in a number of different languages, and the commercial rounds up to promote the new movie Wish. All right, so it's a new... Okay, all right, hang on a second.
What?
We're there.
What kind of film is that?
So sort of Wish is this new... Must be this new film then.
Well, I know, but I don't... what about that was a film? If that was a trailer for a film, I'm really confused.
Is that what it's about? Is it about the film?
Because it says only in theatres.
So
is it the Wish...
is this a film trailer then?
Well, I don't know, because it's just... I don't know. Well, the fact I'm so confused tells me it's a bad advert then.
Yeah.
I don't know whether it's because it's in this list, but I thought this was going to be just an advert about... I don't know. Well, just... I don't know what that is.
Can I just scroll through this again? So obviously we've got this character at the start.
Yeah.
So this is obviously...
So it was a wish person.
This must be the character then. And then, so a wish for the holidays.
But then it just says
the rest of it's random scenes, isn't it?
Stuff. Yeah, I don't...
Random scenes, people coming together for Christmas.
And then they've just added on the end, by the way, we've got
this film. Out. Yeah, it's like...
But I don't, if it's going to be about wishes, I didn't necessarily understand that anyone was actually wishing for something and then it was sort of coming true. I don't know.
I thought it was going to be like a charity ad.
Yeah, or something was happening, but
I'm really confused by that one. Wait, what is it? I don't know. So obviously the call to action is obviously go and see this film. Yeah. But there's no reason for me to go and watch this film at the minute. And what is the benefit of me watching this film?
Well, yeah, no, but there's not. It's not about the film at all. I don't really know what it's about. Yeah, I don't know why that's in that list.
Is it obviously Disney stores? No.
Yeah.
Disney Plus? No. Because it also says only in theatres, so it's not going to be on Disney Plus.
Yeah, it's not about even like Disneyland or anything.
There's nothing. There's like the bit of sparkle is like the Disney magic, but even then.
Yeah, and a bit of Mickey at the end.
Yeah.
Strange.
Do you know what? I think they've really missed a trick with this one. 100 years of Disney, and this is the ad they put out.
Yeah, but is it? I don't know whether this actually is. Like, I know it's in that list. It just seems odd.
We'll have a look. We'll come back to it and we'll have a look and see that. Let's see if there's a better ad. I'd hope, because I'd be really disappointed if that's Disney's Christmas ad. Yeah.
Did Disney always do a Christmas ad? Is it a thing?
First time I've seen one.
Yeah.
But that's why I thought Disney 100. They're making a really big deal of it. They've got a new Lego set out as well. They've done quite a lot with Lego in terms of Disney 100. They had a big celebration. They've done things at the Disney parks for Disney 100 as well. But then there's they don't even acknowledge it. Yeah. At all.
No.
Disappointed Disney.
Strange advert.
Very disappointed. Right. Okay, next one. Debenhams. So this is going to be like an interesting one, Debenhams, isn't it? Because they obviously they closed, and also they've closed a lot of stores as well, haven't they? Debenhams.
So presented by Debenhams.com.
Okay.
So she was the main person in Sainsburys. So
was it Sainsburys? Was it?
Remember, she was like a queen, and they were serving her like a Christmas pudding.
Vaguely.
Yeah, no, I remember that advert. So she's...
was it Sainsburys and it wasn't Debenhams?
No, it wasn't Debenhams, because it was food.
All right, okay. So Debenhams only online now?
I think so.
Because I know that a lot of the stores have gone. I don't know whether all of the stores have gone. Okay, so this is for the online side of things. So that's confusing in itself then if Alison Hammond did the Sainsbury stuff and now she's doing this.
Yeah. Well, that's why I'm sure Bublé's done, going back to that, but anyway.
I don't associate him with... You just said you associate...
Yeah. Well, I don't associate, it was last year, so I remember it. Yeah.
Let's have a look. Debenhams, what have you got? The Debenhams 2023 Christmas campaign features a series of festive scenes with celebrities. The advert includes the retailer's ambassador, Zandra Rhodes, and YouTube personalities Sophia and Cinzia. Alison Hammond from This Morning puts on some lippy, while TikTok dancers Brookie and Jessie also appear in the commercial portraying Christmas angels. Right, there's no reason for me to shop at Debenhams.com then. There's there was like not one man in that, was there? So which is fine, obviously kind of female centric. It was not ad, but I'd have thought they'd at least kind of have a man in there.
Well, again, they may have more than this one advert. Because at the end, the roll through, it says, obviously that was very fashion-centric, and then it says home, such and such, such and such. So I guess they've got adverts.
Targeted ads.
But there's not, again, there's not, it's a nothing advert. Nothing about that's memorable in any way, shape or form.
It's literally, here's some products, we'll stick kind of some, are the other people celebrities in there?
Yeah, it had Lisa Snowdon.
I didn't spot her.
At the start, she was putting the makeup on.
All right, okay. So stick some celebrities in clothes.
Basically.
Yeah. Do we like it?
Nope.
No. I mean, it didn't look like they spent a lot of money on it, that one, compared to the other brands.
Yeah, bet they did, though.
Oh, they would have done. Yeah. But kind of in comparison. Okay, Aldi.
Right.
Okay, so I've got high hopes for this one.
Well, they keep rolling out the old Kevin the Carrot, so he's done well for them.
So let's see what pickle he gets into in this one. Aldi's Christmas ad brings back the beloved character Kevin the Carrot in an imaginative adventure inspired by Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. In this magical journey, Kevin finds himself exploring a whimsical, gravy-filled factory filled with fantastical sights and sounds. He encounters a cast of quirky, mischievous vegetable characters, each adding to the fun and chaos of the factory tour. As Kevin navigates through various whimsical and wacky challenges, he discovers the true meaning of sharing and community. The advert ends as Kevin shares the factory's delights with everyone. Again,
another partnership with Neighbourly. So what?
Supporting local communities. So, it's not. I wouldn't necessarily say it's funny, but it is memorable.
Yeah, it's really well done. It's quite clever way of repositioning, like a Christmas factory rather than the chocolate factory.
And the gravy instead of the chocolate, like you said.
It is good. Yeah, it is. As you say, I think the voiceover's lost a bit.
Yeah.
It's almost like there's too much going on.
Yeah, they've done a lot with the sound design. Obviously, the animation on it is amazing.
I think it's a really good idea. It's almost like it's so ambitious to try and tell any like that in that. 1 minute 30. How does that translate to a 30-second spot? God knows. Without, I guess.
The thing is, I think the 30-second spot, is less important for them because they roll out the full length ad, and then those are reminders,
which is fair. But but even then, though, even on the 1 minute 30, I think this, what's going on. There's just a lot going on. I kind of lost his story a little bit. The narrative.
Yes, I suppose about him a little bit. Yes, because it's about the other characters. I'm not so bothered about that. I think because he's been so central to the campaigns previously, hasn't he? I think it's quite nice to see some of the characters coming through.
I don't mean necessarily just Kevin. Just the whole. I was just trying to follow what was going on. Really, it was good. It was just because I was watching it. I think you could watch that a few times. Probably,
and you'll probably spot different things each time you watch it.
Yeah.
I think with that one. I quite like that one. And again, the message at the end, supporting local communities in partnership with Neighbourly. So I think I quite like that one. I quite like that one. Okay, well done, Aldi. You've done a good job. And like you say, the association with the Wonka film, I think that works really well. And the different twist that they put on it. And I think because we all know the story of it, obviously you're making that parallel, aren't you? With
straight away,
yeah, great. Right, let's see what we got. Okay, Barbour. Okay, so I'm trying to think if I can remember a Barbour Christmas TV ad.
I can't.
And I'm guessing this is Aardman animation, so I can see Shaun the Sheep there.
Yeah.
So just seeing the still, I've got high hopes for this one. Just with it being Aardman animation, I think, because I always like their kind of their stuff, and Nick Park, the stuff he used to do, and things like Creature Comforts and Wallace and Gromit and things like that. So let's have a look. Barbour, what you got for us? The Barbour Christmas TV ad is an unexpected collaboration with Shaun the Sheep. In this 1-minute animated ad created by Aardman Studios, Shaun and his friends come together to repair the farmer's well-worn Barbour wax jacket. They use creative solutions from makeshift zippers to hot candle wax in an attempt to mend the cherished coat. However, when the farmer puts on the repaired jacket, it unexpectedly breaks. Christmas is ultimately saved when Bitso works his magic and the farmer's original Barbour jacket is lovingly restored by the experts at the Barbour factory.
I
quite like it,
It's nice.
to be honest.
Advert,
Yeah. I mean, I did think that was going to be the twist at the end.
Yeah.
They're pulling this kind of jacket kind of together.
Yeah.
It's almost a bit like when they're pulling it together, it reminds me a bit of, is it Joseph and His Amazing Technicolor Dreamcoat, when they're pulling all the different materials and stuff together. I did wonder where it was going, but yeah, it makes kind of total sense.
No, it's good. It's good, and it just obviously positions Barbour as quality products that last. So it's completely on brand. It's watchable. It's nicely done. It's good character.
The only thing I would say is that I've always seen kind of Barbour as quite a more serious brand. Their marketing kind of seems to be certainly not as light-hearted as this. So I think it's a different angle for them, but it does make me remember it, and they do push through the quality as well.
Yeah.
Do you mean, so it talks about the quality of the product?
Yeah. Well, I guess it and if possibly introducing it to a different market slightly as well.
Yeah.
I think Barbour's still it's popular with young folk.
Yeah. So it's it's got a good name, hasn't it, Barbour? So it's
it's a good advert.
So do you think they're going for a younger demographic with this? Or is it more families?
I think everyone. I've certainly watched Shaun the Sheep, so I recognise all these characters from that. And it's always what's clever about these, like that program, is they never actually speak.
Yes.
So it's just very clever to
expression.
actually tell the story through with actually no dialogue, and it just keeps you interested throughout. Like it didn't feel like it was obviously it was an advert, but it felt like it could actually have been a scene from the program as well. Like,
yes. Oh yeah. It doesn't feel anything. It doesn't seem crowbarred in.
Yeah. And then they nicely bring the brand in, but it has that good message that it actually has a product at its core, and there's a
and the way that the way the wax as well. When they're putting the wax on it, I think you kind of associate the wax with the Barbour jacket as well. No, I think they've done well with that one. Advert, Like I said, the only thing that probably jars me a little bit is their kind of the current marketing, current style. This is very different, I would say, for Barbour to go in this direction with it. But I think they've done it well. Yeah, no, I think it's good. Yeah, I don't think it's certainly not cheesy or anything. No. It's just very well produced. And as you said, I don't really recall Barbour doing Christmas adverts before. No, I don't. So it's not like it's a departure from what they've done before from a Christmas point of view. And I would remember that. Yeah. I would remember that. No, and I would make that association with Barbour as well, because it's all about the jacket. It's not like some random hook that's put in. It's all about them making the jacket throughout. Yeah. Nice. And a local company as well for us, isn't it, Barbour? So it is. So McDonald's, they've gone down the kind of that heartfelt route previously, haven't they? Do you think they're going to do the same thing again? Just based on that still, I'm going to say no. Okay. I think there might be some kind of twist in this. Well, there might be a twist. Yeah, some kind of heartfelt twist, maybe. Let's have a look. McDonald's Christmas ad juxtaposes familiar, albeit lacklustre holiday traditions like uninspired office parties, awkward children's shows, and the frustration of cancelled trains with, well, McDonald's. The ad brings together a diverse crowd seeking holiday cheer, including a cameo by Santa himself. There's a reference to the film Love Actually before everyone heads to Mackie D's for dinner. What we're thinking then? So it's not. I mean, as I say, it's a continuation on what the other adverts at McDonald's have done throughout the year, which is this sort of. I don't know if you saw the one where they're in the office. So there's one in the office, and basically, what's the track they use? They use a really good track.
And all it is just raising the eyebrows. So you raise your eyebrows at someone across the office and they know you're referring to McDonald's.
Right, okay. Yes.
They all cue
that wasn't a Christmas ad, though, was it?
It wasn't a Christmas ad at all, no. So this is now a Christmas version of
right, okay. I'm thinking of Christmas ads. Because I think, right, was it last Christmas where it was the boy kind of getting the McDonald's for his mum?
But the nurse...
Yeah.
Yeah, was it Christmas?
Or maybe it was during COVID,
yeah,
possibly.
I don't know whether it was just a McDonald's advert. I don't think it was Christmas. I know which advert you mean.
Oh, I thought it was a Christmas ad.
And it certainly was like winter, but I don't remember it necessarily being Christmas.
Yeah, because the is the boom, boom, wasn't it, that one?
Yes, that's it. Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
I think it was a good rendition, that.
Yeah, it was, yeah. Yeah, it was odd. I don't know, the song maybe was a bit odd there in that.
Might as well jump.
Yeah.
Might as well jump.
But...
Is it Van Halen?
Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, again, it was all right.
Yeah, everyone going to McDonald's. But again, I think it's just kind of, the McDonald's just seems kind of crowbarred in at the end.
Yeah.
Because the other ad, where they're raising their eyebrows, that's
a really good
because
advert.
that's obviously, it's all about the M, isn't it?
Yeah. That, it just sort of basically tried to, every stereotypical Christmas scene they crowbarred in there. As you say, the awkward office party, the going to see your kids at a show.
Yeah.
It's a bit.
Would rather be at McDonald's.
It was a bit
than
like that.
Experience any of these.
Like it was, again, dare say, another safe one.
Yeah. Although the interesting thing is the school one, they just run out and leave the kids on the stage.
Yeah.
Who's picking the kids up at the end?
Yeah.
Is that the message we won't be sending out?
Yeah. I guess. Yeah.
Okay.
I guess so.
Okay. Right. Let's see if I don't know. Have Sainsbury's got an ad?
They will have.
In Sainsbury's Christmas TV ad for 2023, a young girl uses the store's tannoy to inquire about Santa's Christmas dinner. This prompts imaginative responses from staff and customers about festive dishes, with each suggestion magically appearing on Santa's table. Pop icon Rick Astley makes a random appearance, and the story culminates in a festive feast illustrating the variety and creativity of Sainsbury's festive offerings. Yeah, I like that one. I think there was lots of different messages in there. The fact that they deliver is dropped in. You've got the big man. You've got that kind of that twist at the start, which is asking the question.
Yeah.
I'm surprised that wasn't on the previous list.
Yeah. And that was a good advert.
I quite like that.
Yeah. No, it works well.
So, are there any Christmas ads that we're missing? What other brands advertise at Christmas? Big ones.
So, I don't know, Morrisons?
Oh, yeah. Morrisons. Let's see if you've got an ad. Morrisons' 2023 Christmas advert takes a light-hearted approach, centering around the importance of Christmas hosting. The ad features an ensemble of various patent oven gloves that come to life, serenading viewers with that 80s classic "Nothing's Gonna Stop Us Now" by Starship. The gloves support their owners in preparing the perfect Christmas feast. To be honest, do you not like it?
I don't mind it.
I quite like that. I prefer that one to the M&S one.
Yeah, I'd probably say so, yeah. It's just as soon as it opens with that, I'm like, oh, okay. But yeah,
was it the oven glove token that you didn't like?
Yeah. It's just, whenever I see that used as a vehicle, I'm kind of like, I've just seen that done so many times. But yeah, it's a nice enough ad.
The thing that, for me, it reminds me a little bit of, there's like an old Morrisons TV ad.
Right.
You'll be too young to remember it, where they had like the fruit and vegetables kind of like singing.
Right, okay.
It reminds me a little bit of that.
Right, okay.
Obviously, they haven't got the kind of the fruit and vegetables singing, they've got the oven glove singing. It reminds me of that kind of campaign a little bit. So there's a bit of
nostalgia.
I like the song. It doesn't necessarily have a Christmas link with it, but that's absolutely fine.
Yeah.
Good song, classic 80s, well produced, plenty of products in there. And yeah, I would go to Morrisons and get my food as a result of kind of seeing some of the stuff in there, I would say. Yeah, but I think I would remember it. Argos, what have you got for us? The Argos 2023 Christmas ad has a little nod to Toy Story as it features Connie, a dancing doll, attempting to capture her Christmas excitement on video with the help of the toy dinosaur Trevor. As Connie dances around Argos products, including Sonos speakers and a Shark hairdryer, she later realises that Trevor has been filming himself on the phone the entire time. Strong characters?
Again, I don't think they've been around for long.
To be honest, I haven't seen these characters before.
Yeah, I have just on idents. So whether they would ever become particularly memorable, I'm not sure. The logic of a toy dinosaur in it. But I suppose it's toys, isn't it?
I think the Argos has changed so much for me because for me, Argos was all about coming up to Christmas. You'd kind of get the Argos catalogue and you'd kind of like make a note of kind of the stuff that you wanted, and you'd kind of, I used to stick post-it notes in, and then just basically leave it up for Santa, in the hope that Santa would see that and see kind of the different things. Whereas now, obviously, they don't do the printed catalogues. It's very different now. They don't have as many stores as well, do they? They do a lot more online.
In Sainsburys, aren't they? No,
that's right. Yeah. So.
Yeah, but I think it's not a bad ad. You know, it's just a better way of just saying, oh, here's a product, here's a product, here's a product. It's incorporating the scene, and you know, it's the scene's all right. A little joke there that the dinosaur's recording himself rather than that. So it's a perfectly fine Christmas advert.
But would you see one of those products and go, oh, I'll get that, but I'll get it on Amazon?
Again, no, because I don't. But I think it's just they're gonna try and I guess push out these characters loads and loads over the years to become iconic with Argos.
Okay. Are there any other brands that were missing? Oh, in fact, Amazon. Did Amazon do one?
Yeah, there'll be an Amazon one.
Okay, we'll do that one. I think that'll probably be the last one I think that we look at. Are there any others that were missing?
Well, there will be, but not off the top of my head.
Okay, so if we are missing any other TV ads that you think are gems, let us know and we'll have a look at those ones too. Set against a snowy park scene, three longtime friends meet at their usual park bench. As they sip hot drinks, they watch children and teenagers gleefully sled down the hill. Observing her friends' longing looks, one woman has a spark of inspiration. She uses the Amazon app to order something, and the following day an Amazon package arrives. Intrigued, the trio opens it and discovers seat cushions. They excitedly place the cushions in their sleds and join the young sledders, laughing and reliving their youthful memories. The friends are shown at the end, full of anticipation for another joyful ride down the hill. I like it.
Yeah, very good.
I like it. I was almost like welling up a bit on that.
Yeah, nice.
I think that's probably one of my favourite ones than that.
That's good. Yeah, that's it. That's probably the only one that I've had a reaction to, I'd say. Yeah. It's nice.
Were you welling up there?
But no. But
God, a heart of stone.
Yeah, absolutely.
How can you not cry at that?
Are you crying?
No, I welled up a little bit.
We did.
I welled up a bit. I showed more emotion than you.
Yeah. But yeah, it was good. It's a nice advert.
Yeah. Okay, so let's have a look. So top three. So give me them in order. So top three. Number one.
So number one, I'm going to say number one's Amazon. I think that had the most emotion. Then number two, number two.
You're hungry.
I know, yeah. Number two.
Is your tummy rumbling because you've been watching all of these food ads?
So, yeah. So number one, Amazon. Number two, Barbour. Number three, Marks and Spencer.
So say it again. So number one, Amazon. Two, Barbour. Three, Marks and Spencer. Yeah. Okay, and I'm kind of torn a little bit on this. That I really like the Barbour ad, but I really like this ad as well, and I'm working out which one takes the edge for me. Because I was thinking, is Barbour number one and this number two? Yes, okay, so I'm going to say, for me, Barbour number one, just because it is a very different idea. It's very different. Amazon number two, I think it's an absolutely brilliant ad. The reason I haven't put it as number one is because it's the formula that we expect from it. That they haven't necessarily kind of created. Obviously, it's a new concept, but they've use that existing formula, which I don't think Barbour have. I think they've done something new. So that's the reason I would put this one as number 2. But it's such a tight gap because I think it's such a lovely ad. And it's the one that kind of did make me well up that I haven't done for any others, just a little bit. And then number 3 is Aldi, just because I'd associate Kevin throughout the ad. So I'd make that connection with it. So that's what I would... That's what I would say. That would be my roundup.
Cool.
So yes, if we are missing any ads, which obviously we're bound to be missing some, let us know. Drop it in the comments, and we'll try and have a look at those as well if we get time. Which I'm sure we will. Obviously, it's just middle of November at the minute, so I'm sure we will get around to doing that. And we have got another question, haven't we? Actually,
we do. So. I'm not going to tell you what my opinion is, but there is a debate in the office about when it is reasonable to start playing Christmas music. Is it from the second week of November, or is that too soon?
Yeah, so when would you start playing Christmas music in your office? When is it appropriate to start playing Christmas music in your office? Or just generally, are we talking about just
generally, yeah. When is it acceptable to listen to Christmas music?
Yeah, okay. So drop it in the comments and let us know what you think, because we've got our opinion, but we're not going to reveal that just yet, are we?
No.
We want to hear your opinion first. But so I think that was
good.
I think that was good, wasn't it? So thanks for watching, and we've got to do this YouTube thing as well. Do you want to do the end bit? Do you know what you have to say at the end of a YouTube video?
Or subscribe thing.
Yeah.
You can do it.
All right, should I do it in the start? So this, my little boy, he tells me how we have to finish our YouTube videos whenever we do them. So I'm going to do it in the style that he tells me.
Okay.
All right? You ready? And this is how all the cool YouTubers do it. So don't forget to like and subscribe, and we'll see you in the next video. Peace. That's how you do it.
Okay.
You're cringing already, aren't you?
A bit.
Right, off you go, William.
Bye-bye.
Bye!